Sitting on a gold mine, Trebek. The penis mightier. Hospital full. Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Hospital full, please go back home. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Mucinex. That's my next line of defense. I have been taking elderberry syrup, and apparently it's supposed to help loosen your mucus. Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't mean to make you guys all dizzy.
You look exhausted. You're pushing yourself too hard. You don't have to bear the burdens of this hospital alone.
Let's speak to Dr. Tibbets.
Good evening, sir.
Is that his name?
True. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any
She's
better
stuck.
news during these terrible times.
Uh-oh.
We know each other.
Is that Dorothy? Is that her name?
We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
She got out.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Dr. Cochrane Tippets. What was the nurse doing? She was stuck. She was stuck on the table. She was dancing a little she was doing a little jig. The whole pen is thing is also a joke in the pen community. Places like eBay see pen is as something else and will block the feedback. Seriously? Because penis? The pen is red. Alright, Dr. Tippets is too...
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Oh, I can do a medical checkup. That's what E is. Okay. Right, we've got one hint. And he's got 1100 XP if I drink his blood. I don't want to do that. I want to keep him alive.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
He sounds old. He doesn't... I mean, he kind of looks old, except his hair is pretty dark.
You've nothing to prove, Dr. Tippett, to anybody. And we all praise your experience. Please, have some rest.
I am perfectly fine, and I am not too old for this job.
I didn't say that.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
I can call you
And
old.
please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really
Too bad
good,
bitch
and
lay
others
down
are
isn't an
not
option,
so good.
right?
But during this troubled
Sit
period,
your
there is no
butt
time
down.
for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
He did. I found him.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
Is that a hint?
Really seem to
Awesome.
admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Fucking rude, Dr. Tibbets. If she were a man. Right. I thought I picked up another hint. Overqualified nurse. Gwyneth is overqualified according to Tippets. Huh.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Wait until I get more dialogue options and I can come back to him. He needs to lie down. Oh. Last vial. Wait, you have pneumonia? That guy's dead.
Just a dozen years or so.
Right. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since.
Right?
Old habits die hard.
Press
No
F.
need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Alright, he's an ambulance driver.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
Wait, 11 pounds 50 or a 16-inch cheese pizza and small chips. 1 pound for delivery. Is that good? 16-inch pizza. 14.83. Small chips. And that includes delivery? I'd say that that's not bad. It seems a little pricey. But I mean, if it's getting delivered to you, it should be good. Yeah, because then you don't have to pay for, what is it? You guys don't pay tips. You guys don't tip. So, yeah, no, it's good. Do it. When you order pizza, it's usually 20 or 30 bucks. And I haven't gotten... Oh, you tend to tip sometimes? Just the tip. Excuse me. I can't remember the last time I had pizza. I haven't had pizza in so long. Like, delivery, I've only made it. But yeah, what MGM said, $20 or $30, but it's only like $15 less of $15.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
It's better to order local. I definitely believe in supporting local businesses. The Domino's, if I order out, Domino's is my go-to as well.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left
Side
an
quest.
infected patient outside the hospital. That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. It must be that one skull or salve, whatever they called it. That's no bueno. There's no bueno, MGM. So Domino's is a good choice.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Guys, I'm gonna play probably until I get up to my room. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go on much longer. I'm starting to really... My lungs are starting to hurt.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
I'm about as positive as this guy is right now. Bah.
I'd like to see your goods.
Let's see what
Wise
he
choice,
has.
Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs.
I mean, I have 2 pistols right now. Milton's shotgun. Holy crap, that's a lot. I mean, like, a lot of damage. Okay, I have 71 shillings. I'm not gonna buy anything from him right now. Or sell anything. We'll come back. We'll come back to Milton. That was his name, right? Gwyneth.
Stop following me.
I'm just looking around. Sorry. Freaking rude. Stop
Dr.
following
Swansea's
me.
right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Oh my gosh, patients? Look like burn victims. Who's... Oh. They already have him up here?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Mr. Hampton.
Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Right. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk to him yet.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End.
Can you give me a
long ago.
clue? No?
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Across the street called New York Pizza. They should have been called You're a Fucking Liar. This isn't New York Pizza. The pizza was gross. There's a place here that's called... They say that they have New York Pizza, and it's... I mean, I think it's the only local place I really know of. There's a couple local places that we tried, and they're just shitty. Which kind of stinks.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place, and he refused to let me
Is this
go.
guy Irish? Sean? I mean, I like to support local businesses, but if you suck, I'm not gonna support you. Get good.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Wet Boot Boys.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Booth Digby. Some of the names are hilarious.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Right.
What do you do for a living? Mr.
Obviously,
Hampton? I can't help but
priest
notice
or
the cross
something.
around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
have it Papa blessed. Oh, that cross definitely worked on me.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Wait a minute. William almost drank all of his blood, and he didn't turn into a vampire? But we're a vampire. I wonder how that works. Because if you drink... I guess it depends on the lore. I thought that if you drained someone of all their blood, they just died. But if you just drink... Huh. I guess I'm gonna have to figure out this lore.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Oh. I have,
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
give him OJ and a cookie and tell him to be on your way. Can you see... Oh gosh, I don't want to fall over. You see my socks? They have cats on them. Can you tell? Oh yeah, you can kind of see the cats. I just thought about it. My grandparents gave me these socks, and I want to share them with you, MGM. Nice foot stream. Forget the chair streams. What about the foot stream? Oh, it's hard to do that in a chair, like a computer chair. That would be easier. Plus my camera is so narrow. Oh, they're pretty neat, aren't they? They go halfway up my leg too, but they're pretty comfortable. Usually I don't wear socks, like around the house. But me toes is cold.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here.
It's definitely a burn victim.
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Huh. You got hit in the face with a shell? Ooh, I can mesmerize him.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this
Me too,
pain,
Wabi.
will you? That's all I'm asking.
I sure hope so. Someone comes into the stream and they just see a sock where someone's face should be. Perfect. Perfect. Man, I would like to just put him out of his misery. But there's hints. Ooh, Thomas. Thomas. He's miserable.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why?
People on YouTube are gonna be like, what?
Pain, sir.
A sock
The
stream?
drugs don't work.
Sock puppet stream?
It just hurts under the scars. If you get my
Or whoever watches this VOD. And I need to be able to do something for him. He needs a friend.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak,
This guy's so
but be assured
depressing.
I'm smiling inside.
I need to help him.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve?
Must find out
I
more.
really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Taken.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
I'll be back.
Disgust on every street corner.
Be back. Now there was a lady walking around. Not. She's over there. Wait. Oh, she's in the room that's locked.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr.
Ooh,
Reed,
that looked like me
lead
this
surgeon
morning.
at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but
Hey, Ninja, how's it
blown
going?
by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal?
How you doing
My
tonight?
clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well,
This lady's crazy.
if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Highly doubtful.
Do you require my services?
She looks like Winona Ryder in
I have no
Stranger
need for your
Things.
Medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Elma, you're crazy. You're obviously not a vampire. You don't have any vampire bites on your neck. I'm doing good, Ninja. Little, coffee tonight. But other than that, not too bad. Not too bad. I'm enjoying this game. We just started it tonight. Have you seen or played this game before?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of pustulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Sure. Pottard syndrome? Huh. Shot of honey bourbon will fix you right up. Dude, I would take... I would take a shot. Well, she does look like Winona Ryder. That's crazy. It is that picture. Remember you playing something like this before? So I haven't played this. This is my first time playing it, but I probably played something similar as to like the RPG element. I love RPG games. Not like JRPG, just regular like action RPGs. That's definitely my favorite genre.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that
This is rude.
that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I just called her delusional. From the Alien movie, like, kind of like Sigourney Weaver, looking like her. We watched, Ghostbusters on Rabbit last night. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, this hairstyle definitely looks like Winona Ryder from Stranger Things. This lady's crazy. Thelma.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
I think she needs Geralt of Rivia to come find out if she's actually a vampire.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby.
Do anything fun today,
I feel
Bourbon?
them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Oh. They were in the garden.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I need to figure out. Wrong target, new investigation. I need to figure out what the heck is going on with Thelma.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Huh. Alright.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
My queen! The AI pathing is very interesting. You can get the characters stuck in a loop like this, just like the old lady, she couldn't get past us in the picnic table. Thelma, you are crazy. Oh, she's like, okay, fuck this. Nurses are needed now in the name of mercy that depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments office of the Ministry of Labour and National Service, or write to 15 Kingsway, London. Right. Check out the... Oh man, this is actually a large office, or hospital. A large area to look around in. I guess it was almost half the map. So I'm not gonna go outside. We're gonna go outside later. We'll strictly stay in the building.